I needed fabric to make a coat that I'd sketched for my sister, and there was really nothing at home, and the fabric shops at home, there weren't a lot of options in Ballyheigue. So my mom kindly, we grew up in a B&B. Mom had an old bed sheet, and she said, well, you can't do much damage here. Take this and do what you want with it. So I cut out a pattern, but having no idea how to make a pattern, but I just followed my intuition and instinct. But the secret of the coat was the shoulder pads, because this was the 80s. And I was
Dynasty drama.
Joan Collins was my idol.
Of course.
And the pads had to be this big. And I went into the local fabric shop and asked for shoulder pads and got a little pair of things this big. I'm like, no, I want the big ones like on the telly. And they're like, they didn't know what they were. So anyway, my dad had an old car seat of all things. He used to be a mechanic at the back of his garage. And I asked Dad if I could have the foam out of the bottom of the car seat, big, thick piece of foam. Dad said, far away. So I took out the comb and with the scissors, I sculpted these enormous, exactly what I wanted, the big, dramatic shoulder pads, and put them into my dolman sleeve coat. And then my younger sister, Deirdre, who's 2 years younger than me, was my de facto model. She was dragged into everything. And then Dids looked exactly like this, my gorgeous sketch, and Deirdre's 5'10" tall, and she had her shoulder pads out to here, and you could barely walk in the coat because the bottom was that narrow, and it just looked amazing out of my bedsheet. It looked fantastic.
Oh, wow.
The glamour of your sister of 14 years old.
I know, so not even knowing the pattern, just following your intuition.
Your heart.
True natural.
Yeah.
I love it.